In this video, we will go through the powerful automated workflow of this application when issuing and entering a work order. We can issue and enter scheduled work orders through the work screen and the issue in bulk screen for creating multiple work orders. We can also issue work orders outside of the normal schedule from the issue and planned or work request screens. All of the routines are automatically scheduled in the system and they will appear according to what next stage they are due, which is set during the instrument and routine setup. To issue a work order, simply select an item and then click the Issue button. Now, to issue the work order, simply select the Issue button. The work order will then be displayed on the work screen with a status of issued and a unique work order number is created. We can now go ahead and enter the work order using the Enter button. During this stage of the work order, we can record that we have updated the calibration level and enter some additional comments. SOP attachments are available to view. We can also add documents of files such as external certificates, cleaning certs and commissioning reports so that they could always be available on the server. From the Task tab, we can enter the results of a task by clicking the cells of the task grid. This allows us to change the actual results of the task in case where it failed or maybe it had not been checked. Using the generic fault, cause and fault activity options allows us to quickly record the full details. The results will also update the KPIs in real time. Users can add or edit details for fault, cause and fault activity options from their setup pages if they have the privileges. From the References tab, we'll be able to select a reference standard from the ones available. Reference standards are items such as calibrators or pressure standards. The system can be configured to prevent the use of overdue references. This is very important for heavily regulated sites. You can also add references to a work order that are not set up in the system. This is ideal for times when you hire a reference and need traceability, but you don't want to have it in your software. Reference standard recording provides full reverse traceability in the case where a reference has failed, and a report is required to display all work orders when the failed reference is used. On the Values tab, the values that we can input are related to the input and output range. So, for this example, I will put in a value of 8.17 mA, and you can see that this exceeds the tolerance of 1% or 0.16 mA. We can also make an after adjustment. This will bring up another table allowing us to record the after adjustment values. I will put in a value of 8.15, which is below the tolerance level, but is above the adjustment level. The adjustment level is the level at which it is recommended to adjust. You can see this when the field turns yellow, indicating that making adjustments is recommended. This is an optional second tolerance level that is set during the routine setup. You also have the option of recording the stock that was used and also the time taken. Useful if you are tracking costs and time. From the Graph tab, we'll be able to see a graphical representation of the before and after adjustment of the calibration. From the graph, we can see that the adjustment has not been very successful and putting this instrument back into production would not be recommended. Now that's been adjusted, we can select Enter. This will cause the Save option to appear. We can choose to do a full save or a partial save, which would then allow you to investigate further and potentially do another calibration and enter more results. For this video, I'll be doing full save. This will then create an automatic deviation for the instrument. As we can see, the value that exceeded the tolerance level has automatically inserted into the description field. We can now enter the cause of the deviation and click Save to complete the work order. The system has now created an automated email notifying the responsible people that a deviation has been generated. You can also set up the routine to require verification or approval if your process requires. Thanks for watching this video and be sure to check out our other videos.